Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw, the second night in Dallas, Texas. And here we go. It's none other than Shinsuke Nakamura, the single most charismatic superstar, the most enigmatic superstar in the entire professional wrestling industry, arguably the finest professional wrestler walking the face of the earth. Listen to Dallas coming unglued for Shinsuke Nakamura, who is out here to address everybody regarding his monumental draw with... Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, we have been joined by the Beast. Oh my God. Things just got very, very real in here. My God, look at this crowd. What a moment. This place is electric. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Heyman has spoken. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the action only gets more intense as Shane McMahon will announce the #1 Contenders Tournament participants. We already know that Paige has been nominated as the first entrant. There have been a number of assessments made over the weekend, and we are going to find out tonight who will be in the running to face Sasha Banks at Backlash. And what a monumental moment we just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen. The Beast, Brock Lesnar, and his advocate, Paul Heyman, making their presence felt before we could even hear a word uttered from the mouth of Shinsuke Nakamura, who indeed did draw with The Undertaker, but Paul Heyman making it clear that The Undertaker was defeated by Brock Lesnar. My God. I've still got goosebumps. But now we've been joined by the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, if you couldn't tell. He's pretty proud of his achievements, and he sent this tweet out saying the Giant Slayer rolls back into Dallas. So I've got company tonight. be warned. And of course, we saw on SmackDown last week, Sheamus, with the assistance of Baron Corbin, getting their hands on the Big Show and Mark Henry after they confronted Sheamus after he was gloating about his victory at WrestleMania. He calls himself the Giant Slayer. And well, he's going to have to try and prove that. But he says he's got reinforcements, and I think it's one of the worst kept secrets who it is. And just as we thought, it's the Lone Wolf who appears to not be so lonesome anymore. He seems to have found an ally in Sheamus, and they're going to take on the Vaudevillains here tonight. What a presence this man has. Baron Corbin, a very, very imposing figure. Sheamus obviously wanting to surround himself with somebody who can handle the power of Mark Henry and the Big Show. And I'm telling you, I couldn't think of many more worthy people to stand beside you to take on the giant team, the Hall of Destruction. Look at Baron Corbin, a larger-than-life character. Attacked Mark Henry and was able to get Mark Henry up for an end of days on the rampway on SmackDown. Incredibly brooding character. Very polarizing character as well. Dallas, Texas crowd for the second night running. What a treat for them. Monday Night Raw emanates from Dallas, Texas yet again. It's Sheamus and Baron Corbin for the first time taking on the Vaudevillains here tonight, and Sheamus just stares down Simon Gotch, and look at the power of Sheamus, a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Underway here tonight with the first bit of action here, ladies and gentlemen. And incredible scenes earlier to kick off the show. Shinsuke Nakamura came out to address his draw with The Undertaker, and all he got was Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman outlining that Brock Lesnar isn't here to play around, and, well, basically out here to say that Brock Lesnar is the one who defeated, not drew, with The Undertaker, trying to put Shinsuke Nakamura in his place. It's going to be interesting to see as this crowd starts to chant at Sheamus, "You look stupid." Well, there's not much stupidity about that. As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be interesting to see how that develops. Oh, Simon Gotch sending Sheamus himself. Now Gotch laying Sheamus down here. It's Gotch with a beautiful snap suplex. Now Gotch is going to run in the ring and create a little bit of separation. Also here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Shane McMahon announces the very first participants, all of the participants in the #1 Contenders tournament for the Women's Championship. Of course, the winner of that tournament will be decided before Backlash, and the winner faces Sasha Banks in a huge, huge main event caliber match for the Women's Championship. Sasha Banks will defend her title for the first time since winning it at WrestleMania from Paige, who is also, as we know, the first entrant into the tournament. Of course, the first match of the tournament will be straight after the announcement, so all of the women backstage are on notice as Baron Corbin goes to work on Aiden English here. Dallas, Texas has been the home for Monday Night Raw the past 2 weeks running now. And it's, look at the power of Baron Corbin. An excellent time spent here, WrestleMania weekend, a rousing success, over 100,000 people at AT&T Stadium. Witnessed the biggest WrestleMania of all time. And now we are witnessing the repercussions, and we are on the road to Backlash. Because every action has a reaction. See Baron Corbin, look at the power here from Corbin. Oh, but good prowess from Aiden English there. He's going to try and knock the big man off his feet, and he successfully does that with a stiff European uppercut. Baron Corbin almost chased him to get the tag. He just got straight back up with minimal fuss here, Corbin, and look at the power. Look at the power of Corbin here. Throws him, oh no! Simon Gotch with a counter. So the Vaudevillains putting up a nice fight here, but look at that. Baron Corbin with minimal fuss just lifts up the full body weight of Simon Gotch, and now is clawing at the shoulder blade of Simon Gotch. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, our main event here tonight. Into the cover here first. Just a 1 count. Our main event tonight, Seth Rollins takes on Batista. Incredibly, for the #1 contendership as well. So a lot of #1 contenderships going on, just sorting everything out, sorting out the mess after a hectic WrestleMania. We're going to hear from Kevin Owens as well. He says he's got an announcement. There seems to be a lot of announcements and everybody just getting their feet after, I said, a hectic WrestleMania period. Oh, look out, Baron Corbin. He just lit up Simon Gotch with a shot and another one. The referee's got to step in. Baron Corbin's not the legal man. And that's given Sheamus a little bit of time to recoup here. So already showing signs that perhaps they could function pretty well as a tag team. But here's a chance for a team that we know does function very well as a tag team. And they take the arm of Sheamus. Now Aiden English with a back suplex on Sheamus. And this has been a pretty back and forth match here. Into the cover here, Aiden English, 1, 2, got him now. Oh. Sheamus only just getting out. That double team maneuver seemed to take its toll, but Sheamus, Irish whip, very aptly titled for Sheamus. Went in, tried to grab a headlock, but it was reversed again, and Sheamus has had the ring cut off here. And this might be the tag team experience coming to the front here for the Vaudevillains. Oh, look out, a chop almost right across the top of Sheamus's head. But Sheamus recovered. Gotch was too slow, and another belly to belly. And that might give Sheamus enough time. Well, he just goes in for the cover. He might have him here. 1, gets the cover, and 2. Just a 2 count. Sheamus and Baron Corbin, a really physically imposing team, but they haven't worked as well. They've got to work out a few kinks, but here we go. It's a tag to Baron Corbin. As he comes in. Oh. Gotch barely onto his feet. Now Gotch again. Oh. Can he get the big man off his feet with that European uppercut? But that just seemed, honestly, it just seemed to piss Baron Corbin off. Now Corbin sends him into the turnbuckle. Look out! Overall German suplex. Very appropriate given what we saw at the top of the show with Brock Lesnar. That we would see a German suplex in Baron Corbin. Gotch landed on the back of his head. That might be enough. It's a 2. Simon Gotch would be shuddering at the sight of Baron Corbin at the moment as Baron Corbin whips him in off the ropes. Look out, a big boot right across the jaw. And Baron Corbin has just turned this match on its head here. The lone wolf. And now what's this? He's going to hook him up. Baron Corbin up and down. Oh, he got him. He absolutely nailed Simon Gotch. Into the cover, 1, 2. Sheamus is in. No, Gotch kicked out, but Sheamus with a belly to Aiden English as well. Oh, and a shot to the back of Gotch. Sheamus is in the ring. He grabs English, throws him to the outside of the ring. Baron Corbin stalking Gotch. Baron Corbin stalking Gotch. Can he hit it? Yes! End of days. End of days, and that is a wrap. 1, 2, and 3. And Aiden English can't get it in time. And Baron Corbin and Sheamus have picked up a really handy win. Oh my God. And just like that, we are going to get a confrontation here. You didn't think for 1 second that the Hall of Destruction were going to take that beat down, lying down. Well, Edge has made the match. Mark Henry versus Baron Corbin for SmackDown. Some very, very choice words from the Giants. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned earlier in the show, Kevin Owens had an announcement. He's made that announcement. The K-Open Challenge is on later on tonight in the show. He welcomes all comers to defend his US Championship. And well, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to be able to announce to each and every one of you the number one contenders tournament brackets. Shane McMahon has given me the honor as opposed to coming out and announcing it himself. And right now, we're about to take a look at who the participants are to face Sasha Banks at Backlash. You can see up on the top left-hand corner, Asuka will face Becky Lynch right here tonight on Monday Night Raw in the very first match of the brackets. And on SmackDown, Nia Jax will face Bayley. And then on NXT, Charlotte will face Natalya. And the name we already knew, Paige, faces Emma next week on Monday Night Raw. Who do you think will win? I have absolutely no idea, but we are about to kick it off with Asuka versus Becky Lynch. It's the number one contenders tournament, and it starts right here, right now. Well, this crowd is hyped for this. These ladies haven't had much time to prepare. They only found out when we did. Shane McMahon, of course, bestowing on me the honor of reading you the brackets and announcing this very prestigious tournament as Asuka makes her way down to the ring. She's going to face Becky Lynch. And I'm telling you right now, Asuka, we saw her on NXT, and she absolutely tore apart Eva Marie. I said it then that Asuka would be my number one pick in this tournament. And I am picking Asuka to win the entire tournament. She is the new Japanese buzzsaw. Asuka makes her way for her first appearance on Monday Night Raw. Well, if she was worried that nobody would know who she is, she's certainly in the right place. Dallas, Texas is raucous for Asuka. As Asuka now waits for her opponent, and it can be no one else. It's Becky Lynch, the last kicker. And I'm telling you right now, this match has classic written all over it. Becky Lynch, somewhat of the underdog coming into this match, in my opinion. Asuka is an incredible talent, and look at Asuka. She's not even going to do her the service of getting out of the ring as Becky Lynch just wanders around. So maybe, just maybe, there is a little bit of feeling in this one early. There is so much on the line. Everything you could argue is on the line as we are set to go here. And Asuka already whipping her in. Oh, look out. A knee right to the gut of Becky Lynch. And this one's underway very, very quickly. As Asuka taking it to Becky Lynch here and just stomping on all of her limbs, stomping all over her. This is the first match in the number one contenders tournament. Asuka versus Becky Lynch. Does it get any bigger than this, ladies and gentlemen? The women's division has never been more active. And Asuka with a Hurricane Rana early. Now Asuka locking it in. Oh, she was looking for a submission early, but the referee had to break it as Becky Lynch's feet were underneath the ropes. Now Becky going to look to fight back here against Asuka and get something going. Beautiful hip toss. Beautiful hip toss by Becky Lynch. But oh, look at Asuka. She is such a dangerous woman. She whips Lynch in. Now Asuka Almost gone clothesline straight through her, but Becky got straight back up. But look at this. Oh my God. Asuka is absolutely ruthless. But one thing you know is Becky Lynch ain't going to give it up. As Asuka whips her in. Becky barely got out of the blocks in this one. And now Asuka has her on the top rope here. Asuka from the top rope and up and down with a Falcon Arrow. Oh my God. And Asuka's going to go to the top rope here. What on earth is she thinking? Oh my God, a double foot stomp. A double foot stomp. And look at her follow this up. Asuka. Oh, look out, look out, look out. She's rolled her up, rolled her up, rolled her up. Got her one, got her two. Becky's done three. No. Oh. Asuka. Just a whirlwind here, a tornado. Oh, Becky got the foot up. Got the foot up, and that might stop her in her tracks here. And Becky might get some offense now. Oh, Asuka was looking for that kick. And if she lands that kick, it is over. Make no mistake about that. Power slam and a leg drop from Becky Lynch. Such a quick match here. Now Becky working on that arm. No doubt she's going to look for that disarmer. If she can get the chance. It's all about getting the chance, getting the opportunity and taking the opportunity. And the opportunities come no bigger than this. If you can make it through the tournament, you get Sasha Banks on the big stage at Backlash. She's going to try and wear her down now, and Becky Lynch has found herself in control of this match after really not getting out of the blocks here. And Becky Lynch, look at the last plex. She nailed the last plex. Get the cover. You've got to cover her straight away. You can't hesitate. She hooks the leg. Referee in position, and look at that. That's what I mean. You can't hesitate, Becky. You've got to take the opportunity when they arise. Look at the elbows now. Becky Lynch is right in control of this match here as Asuka tries to recover. Asuka did recover. Becky Lynch, you can't help but feel she missed a big opportunity there. Good Lord, good Lord. Look at the kicks here. Oh my God. Asuka is ruthless. And look at her staring a hole through Becky Lynch after just lighting her up with those kicks. And now Asuka picks her up. Oh my God. And drops her on her head. This woman is straight up ruthless. Look out. She nails the kick right across the face into the cover. Becky's done 1, 2, and 3. No! Becky Lynch coming up huge here on Monday Night Raw. And now Lynch. What's she going to do here? Becky Lynch picks her up. Oh, beautiful fisherman suplex. I guess you could call it a fisherwoman suplex. And Becky's getting fired up here. She's got that championship reserve. She's got something about her, Becky Lynch. Stay on her. You've got to stay on her, Becky. You cannot hesitate anymore. If you give Asuka another chance, she will be able to put you away. But here's Becky Lynch. This is Becky Lynch taking her chance. Can she hit it? The back suplex from the top rope. Becky Lynch clawing and fighting. Trying to get something moving. Asuka recovers. Oh, look out, Asuka. Irish whip into the corner, and Asuka just stares at Becky Lynch. She is possessed. And now she picks up Becky again. Picks her up again. And Becky got over the back. Lynch got over the back. And a side Russian leg sweep. It's getting desperate. It's getting desperate now. Becky Lynch. Stay on her. That's it. Stay on her. It's the only chance. Smashed her head off the canvas. Now into the cover too. She might have her no. You can see the crowd standing. There's such tension here. It's Becky Lynch. Takes the headlock. Takes Asuka. And there's the fireman's carry. Now Becky Lynch with a shot to the back of Asuka. A little bit of her own medicine with a stiff shot. Becky Lynch, he's got her. She's got her again. She's got her again. Last plex again. The last plex again. You've got to follow it up. Get to your feet. Follow it up, Becky. Get the cover. Straight into the cover. She's got her one. She's got her two. No, oh my God. Asuka stays alive. Becky Lynch has got to stay on Asuka. Oh, look out. Asuka turned her around. Asuka lock. Asuka lock. Asuka lock. Center of the ring. Becky's got nowhere to go. Becky's got nowhere to go. She's got to give it up. She's got to give it up. Asuka's got her. No, she doesn't give it up. She doesn't give it up. Asuka thinks she's done enough. Hooks the leg. That could be it one. That could be it two. No. Becky Lynch is still alive. Becky Lynch with that fighting Irish spirit. And Asuka with just the ruthless aggression. What a clash of two worlds here. And what's Asuka thinking? Asuka to the apron and then in with an elbow. Asuka with an elbow. Oh my God. And she's talking trash. And she's talking trash to Becky Lynch. Stomping on the elbow. And Asuka, Lynch to her feet. Oh, look out. There it is again. There it is again. Straight shot right across the jaw. 1, 2, and 3. And Asuka moves on impressively in this tournament. But Becky Lynch certainly loses absolutely nothing in her performance. Asuka too strong on the night. But I have a feeling we haven't seen the end of it between these two. What a match and what a way to start off this incredible ride and this incredible journey that we are going to go on to crown a number one contender. Let's have a look at the brackets. It's Asuka moving through in the first match. Make sure you tune into SmackDown to see Nia Jax take on Bayley. And then NXT later in the week to see Charlotte take on Natalya. Well, the crowd's still collecting themselves after that incredible women's encounter. But I guess it's time for Kevin Owens and the K-Open Challenge. Kevin Owens sent out this tweet earlier. Anything John Cena can do, I can do better. K-Open Challenge in the hashtag. Kevin Owens, speaking backstage, said he doesn't care who, where, why. He just wants to fight. He's a prize fighter, and he has that prize white-knuckled in his clutches. Championships mean everything. Kevin Owens has stated before that championships mean money, and money means his family is happy, and he fights for his family. That doesn't excuse some of the things that Kevin Owens says or does, remembering he bailed on Randy Orton last week, but who is this gonna be? Well, I certainly don't recognize the music. Who is going to answer the challenge? Who is going to step up to Kevin Owens? This crowd is raucous here. Oh my God! Oh, you've got to be kidding! Dallas has come unglued! It is! Good God! Ryan Lusk has chosen this moment and has chosen Raw. The last time we saw Ryan Lusk was on NXT when he said he had a decision to make. And he said that his fans would be the first to know. And my God, has he let us know. Ryan Lusk makes his main roster debut in the K-Open Challenge. Kevin Owens looks like he's seen a ghost. Holy shit is right. These two are gonna get it on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what is this? It's John Cena. Listen to the boos. We thought we were gonna get history. Good Lord. The reaction in here is absolutely electric. This crowd cannot stand John Cena right now. John Cena doesn't seem to care. John Cena was beaten by Kevin Owens for the US title, and it looks as though John Cena may have answered the challenge. What the hell does this mean? You can barely even hear. You can barely even hear John Cena's music through the boos. My God. It looks like this. There's been no whistle. You can hear the boos in this place. Nobody wants Cena. Oh, look out, Cena grabbed him. An attitude adjustment. What the hell was that? John Cena has laid out Ryan Lusk. Kevin Owens has hightailed it. The main event for SmackDown this week is Alberto Del Rio versus AJ Styles. We've seen the chaos surrounding the Intercontinental Championship, and we get some clarity on SmackDown. What an explosive night we've had here so far, ladies and gentlemen. And it's just about to get even more explosive as it's our main event time, as Seth Rollins is about to do battle to try and begin the road back to once again becoming the WWE Champion, of course. At WrestleMania, as we know very well, Seth Rollins lost the title only minutes after winning it from Batista. And that moment has now come full circle as he looks to take on the man that he defeated at WrestleMania, Batista, for the #1 contendership for the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins looks focused, and he's gonna need every single ounce of every single ability that he has in his arsenal, which is vast, to try and take on this man. And this Dallas crowd are on their feet for the animal. It's Batista. One of the most imposing figures in professional wrestling. Hold on. As I was saying, one of the most imposing figures in professional wrestling, Dave Bautista, has returned to the WWE to create history all over again. Several box office hit movies. He says that has nothing on getting in the ring in front of 20-odd thousand people every night. And now Bautista is fighting to try and get his title back as well. Extraordinary to think that Bautista and Rollins are both former champions after competing for the title at WrestleMania for the championship. We are seeking that clarity, and look at the size of Bautista. And doesn't he look fired up for this one? As is this red-hot, white-hot Dallas crowd after some absolutely incredible goings-on, as we've seen already. Ryan Lusk answering the K-Open challenge. Cut off by John Cena. Very unpopular move too from John Cena. But that's in the past now. And the right here, right now, is this huge main event battle that we have on our hands as Seth Rollins tries to take the back. But look at the power of Bautista. Flips Rollins over with a snapmare straight into rear chin lock there. You can see that the referee's checking that it's not a choke. Bautista lets it go anyway and just knees Seth Rollins right into the back. Now Bautista whipping in Rollins, whipping him in, and a huge sidewalk slam. Of course, Bautista getting a pin 1, 2, 3 over Randy Orton last week off the distraction from Seth Rollins walking out on the match. Kevin Owens, of course, he of course walked out on the match as well. It's been incredibly volatile here on Monday Night Raw in the early goings. Directly after WrestleMania, as Bautista looks to take control again, but Rollins is too quick. Now Rollins is going to light him up. What a combination here. The combination of strikes from Seth Rollins. Bautista only held up by the ropes as Rollins whips him in. And then drops him down. And now it's essential that he keeps Bautista off his feet. And that's one way to do it, with a standing shooting star press. Incredible athleticism. Seth Rollins again. And he went for the same combination, but Bautista had it scouted. And these two do know each other very well. Of course, you'll remember back in the Shield days, Shield versus Evolution, having some incredible matches. As Bautista looks to work on the neck of Seth Rollins. Also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we saw the first of our women's #1 contenders matches. That tournament's going to be absolutely off the charts as well. Oh. Incredible stuff going on here on Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins and Bautista look to continue that, and Rollins stalking here. What's he got in mind? He's thinking, oh! And an enziguri to the back of Bautista's head. Seth Rollins now, what's he thinking here? Oh, he looked out. Oh, beautiful counter. A beautiful counter. Tried that front face lock DDT, but Bautista again had Seth Rollins scouted. And Seth Rollins might try it again here. Picks him up. Oh! Up and down for almost a package. Fisherman suplex. And now Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins going to go high risk here. What is Seth Rollins thinking here? Up and down with a frog splash. And Seth Rollins pulling it all out of the hat here at the moment. And he's going to need to too. Oh! Bautista stays alive. Seth Rollins with a snapmare, and he is firmly in control, and this might surprise a few people as he looks down to wear the big down. Trying to wear the big man down here, Seth Rollins. Might surprise a few people that Seth Rollins is in such firm control of this match. Of course, Bautista has the power advantage, but Rollins, we've seen him go high risk. We've seen him try and use his movement and his pace. And that's what he needs to do, create separation. Look at Bautista here. This is the situation you don't want to be in, because Bautista now takes control of Seth Rollins, and it's a little bit chess-like at the moment. As Bautista looks to wear Rollins down. Just covering the mouth. Rollins trying desperately Trying desperately to get loose here, and he does. And he jacks the jaw of Batista. And that could be the separation that Rollins needs. Rollins sends Batista. Look out, look out, look out. Off, oh, God. Off the second turnbuckle. And now Rollins. That's a choke. That's an illegal choke, ref, and you can hear the fans getting on Seth Rollins. Certainly not the most popular competitor. Look out. It may not matter. It may not matter. And the super kick landed flush across the jaw of Batista. 1, 2, and 3. No. My God, that was 2.99. Batista. Oh, Batista with a spear. Batista with a spear. Into the cover. 1, 2, got him. 3, no. Oh my God, I thought that was it. Batista nailed the spear to the ribs of Seth Rollins. And this match has just hotted up right now. Batista, pump handle slam. Batista drags the lifeless body of Seth Rollins to the middle of the ring, and now what's Batista thinking? Oh, he's hooked the arms, and it's a submission move. Batista's going to try and make Seth Rollins tap out here on Monday Night Raw. He lets it go. And Batista, and what's he thinking now? Another submission move, this time a camel clutch. And Rollins fighting hard, trying to escape here, and Batista lets it go. Somewhat surprising that Batista would use a submission move, but he's slowly but surely picking apart Seth Rollins. And it shows what this match means to these two men. You're willing to pull out uncharacteristic type moves just to try and get it done. And now Batista, he's going to try and go big here. He loads up Seth Rollins to the top rope. Loads up Seth Rollins to the top rope. Batista is going to follow him. And what is this? Is he looking for a superplex? He is, and he gets him over. He gets him over into the cover. That's got to be it. 1, 2, and Seth Rollins stays alive. Oh, and Batista. Well, Rollins. That just seems to piss Rollins off, but Batista again. It was only a moment, only a fleeting moment where it looked as though Seth Rollins was going to try and get back into it, and he's still fighting from underneath here, Rollins. Not to this crowd's approval, and Seth Rollins, it looks like he's just going to take a moment here, and you can see the frustration of Seth Rollins, and Batista comes out to try and take out Rollins here, but Rollins baited him in. Rollins escaped out of the ring, took a moment, and baited Batista in, and that could be the smartest thing that he's ever done. Rollins now to the second rope. Rollins to the second rope with a senton. And these two are getting desperate. Rollins into the cover. The hand over the mouth to cut off the oxygen too. And he can't put him away. The frustration is growing within Seth Rollins. How on earth do you put Batista away? What do you have to do to put Batista away? And it might be this. Load the big man up. And now he's got him in the tree of woe here. And this could mean really bad things here for Batista. Rollins to the top. Oh my God. Good Lord. A double stomp. And Batista might be out on his feet. He rolls him up. No, he had the hand on the rope. He had the hand on the rope, and you can see the frustration building, and Batista now is going to try and fire up. Now Batista is coming for Rollins. Batista with a forearm, and now Batista with a belly-to-belly. Rollins is in trouble. Batista with a cover 1. He could have him 2. He's got him 3. No, oh, good Lord. Batista, now he's searching for some answers. Both men completely exhausted. Batista flips Orton. Batista with Seth Rollins in the corner. He's going to load him up again. He's going to load him up again. And Batista, surely not two. Surely not two of them. Rollins loaded up again. Up and down. Another suplex from Batista. And you can hear this crowd getting behind Batista, and a spear, no! Rollins reversed it. Rollins reversed it into a DDT. This crowd is on fire. Look out, Rollins. Rollins up and down. Both men exhausted. Seth Rollins needs to follow up the pedigree. Batista's been busted open. Here it is. 1, 2, and no! Batista kicks out of the pedigree. And Seth Rollins is getting desperate. And why wouldn't you be? How on earth is Rollins going to put him away? Batista will not die. Batista with a spear. A second spear. A second spear into the cover. 2, and no! Seth Rollins stays alive. What a match. Dallas is on their feet. A spinning kick to the gut. Rollins with a snapmare. And listen to this crowd booing Seth Rollins out of the building. Firmly behind Batista. Batista's busted open. Rollins trying to exploit it, but Batista won't die. Batista won't go away. Batista whips Rollins into the corner. And is this another last-ditched effort? Batista loads up Rollins. He loads up Rollins all the way to the top again. This is number 3 from the top rope. Oh my God. A back suplex from the top rope. And Batista, that's gotta do it. Into the cover. 1 and 2. And my God. Good Lord. Neither man can put each other away. Rollins is searching for answers. How on earth do you put him away? Seth Rollins took him. What's this? What's Rollins doing? What's Rollins doing? Oh my God! Oh my God, he may have just crushed the trachea of Batista. And look out, a third! Yes, it is! It's a third super kick to the face of Batista. Rollins drags him over. Rollins drags him over, gets the cover. Wait a minute, ref, his feet are on the ropes. His feet are on the ropes, oh, for God's sake. Seth Rollins had his feet on the ropes. He couldn't find a way to put Batista away, so he had to cheat. How in hell does the referee not see that? And Seth Rollins is your number 1 contender, but please spare me this garbage. Seth Rollins steals one from Batista. But here comes the champion, Randy Orton. And sometimes it doesn't matter how you do it, whether it's popular or not. You have to take your opportunity, and that's what Seth Rollins has done. And ladies and gentlemen, it is set in stone. Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton at Backlash for the WWE Championship. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll catch you on the next one.